Okay, folks, I'm gonna reveal the contents of my backpack. This is a part one of the survival kit reveal, content reveal. I'm gonna reveal the content of my backpack, part one, and then there's gonna be a part two where I'm gonna reveal the content of my belt. Okay, so this is just the backpack. All right, first I have a little container with a whistle attached to it and a compass. It's a watertight container that can hold various things in here, like waterproof matches or stormproof matches or anything that I want to put in there, a little sewing kit or whatever. I didn't have it in the backpack because you are supposed to actually wear it. All right, now remove the cover. I have first thing is this cover that protects the backpack from rain. All right, let's go over what's on the outside of the bag. I have a flashlight here. This flashlight is actually a flashlight. It's a headlamp for a bicycle. The reason I picked this was because it's supposed to have a very long reach with the light. All right. On the side of the backpack here, I have a full fishing kit, fishing rod with tackle. I picked this because I think it's a lot better choice than to have a uh, little fishing line and hook kit, which is really hard to do. You have people who can't catch fish with a real fishing rod. You're gonna have people go out there with a fishing line and a hook trying to catch fish. That's not realistic, folks. Come on. I mean, you have people who fish every day go fishing with a real expensive fishing pole and not catch anything. So I would rely on a real fishing pole. This is a telescoping fishing pole. I have it in the case. I would only open this in case I need it. I have a side pocket here on the backpack. Here I have a little container. It's an aspirin container. It's full of gloves, latex gloves. This is an empty crazy glue container. It's very small. I intend to put some needles and some thread in here to make a little sewing kit. Here I have an empty prescription bottle that I have filled with cotton balls and matches. I have a little bottle of hand sanitizer. Okay, moving along to the other side of the bag. These are knee pads. Knee pads are good for when you're going to kneel on the ground to do whatever you need to do, build fires or whatever. Um, it's good to protect your knees. Your knees are very easy and prone to get injured if you don't protect it. Here is a potato chip container that I have turned into a utility container, utensil container. I mean, let's see what's in it. I have a knife for food preparation. Most of these stuff you can find at the dollar store, Walmart, pretty inexpensive. I have a can opener. Okay. A spatula. scissors, and a titanium sport. I got the long version because this is good for stirring and reaching into pouches, to the bottom of the pouches to get your last bit of food when you eat those dehydrated survival foods. Also, is like I said, it's good for stirring the pot. Okay. A towel. You can use the towel to clean your utensils, your pots and pans, dishes, or whatever. All right. On the back, hanging from the backpack, is a one-man hammock. Okay. So this is essentially my sleeping bag slash tent, whatever. Okay. Here, attached to the backpack is a absorbent towel. The reason I carry an absorbent towel is because in the morning you're gonna want to collect water. If you don't have any water, the good way to collect water is in the morning. You want to wipe off the dew off the leaves and any smooth surfaces, and then you have water built up onto the absorbent towel, and then you just squeeze it out into a cup or a pot to collect your water. Okay. I have a little glow stick that you can turn on and off. It's pretty neat. Got it at the dollar store. I put it on the backpack here in case if I find myself walking in the dark on the side of the road. I don't want to get hit by a car or anything. I just turn it on and put it on the backpack like this and keep it moving. I got some carabiners in case I want to attach more stuff to my bag. Here I have an empty prescription bottle that I would use to keep worms and insects in it. So if I want to go fishing, I'll have some live bait or some organic bait that I can use for fishing. All right, the very top pocket on the backpack, I have a magnesium fire starter. I have a headlamp. And the almighty Leatherman 300 super tool. Probably one of the most expensive piece of equipment in this whole bag. Might be worth more than the whole bag combined, but this is a super quality tool. The blade's very sharp, high quality steel. All of the tools on this particular Leatherman locks, so it doesn't have any chance of folding back on you when you're using it. It has a lot of tools on it. Your basic home tools like screwdrivers and whatnot. You have a can opener built to it. Pair of pliers. The pliers come in handy when you're grabbing pots and stuff out of the fire. Okay, holding pots and stuff. I'll demonstrate that later in other videos. But this is pretty much a must-have. A good quality leather. Please, if you're gonna buy any sort of blade tools that has anything to do with your survival, get a good quality one. Those Walmart ones, multi-tools, may be good in a tight pinch, but if you want to really rely on something, this will never fail you. All right, going into the backpack. I have some snack food for energy. Can of Spam. have a Sawyer Mini water purification filtration. I have a little Ziploc bag of aluminum foil that I can use to fashion a lid for cups, pots, or whatever, or even cook food in. I have a blended assortment of spices: salt, pepper, paprika, cayenne pepper, for any type of food that I might be preparing and I want to season. I also have a prescription bottle here that I have turned into a container for some beef and chicken broth bouillons. We're making soup and broth. I have a hygiene kit which consists of deodorant, mouthwash, shampoo, soap, dish detergent, toothpaste, toothbrush, and comb. I have 2 dollar store pans, baking pans, that can be actually used as a plate for your food, or you can actually cook your food on top of the fire and then eat it out of the pan like a plate. So you have 2 of those that stack to each other and store in there. You could use it to boil water with, or just like I said, cook. Get up in the morning, break a couple of eggs in here, put some bacon in here, and put it on the fire, and boom, you got food. And you eat it right out of the pan. I have cordage. I have masks. Some more canned food, tuna. I estimate that I would have about a week and a half to almost 2 weeks worth of food in this backpack if you ration yourself. Here, I have a container that I bought from the dollar store that I have filled with some mask, solid fire fuel, a lighter, more solid fuel, more solid fuel. This is a waterproof foam tape for wrapping your bandages or whatnot. I have another super glue thing here, and this is actually the super glue. You never know when you're gonna need super glue or something that might break while you're out there that you may need to glue together. Okay, I have some matches and a water purification tablet. So one is for purifying the water, and one is to take the taste of that purification out. Take the taste of the iodine that's in the purification tablet to disguise that taste, actually, to just make the water more drinkable taste-wise. Put that to the side. I have a Tupperware bowl that serves as 2 purposes. It holds oatmeal, instant oatmeal, protein oatmeals, and my coffee, instant coffee. Okay, the bowl, of course, I can use it as a coffee cup. Use it to put my oatmeal in, and eat food out of. Or Tupperwares always come in handy when you want to store something while you're camping. You want to keep something airtight, put it in here. this over here. I have another Tupperware from the dollar store. This one is my med kit. Contains latex gloves, anti-diarrhea medicine, aspirin, iodine. Iodine can not only keep you from getting infections on your wounds, but it also can be used to purify your water if you happen to run out of your water purification tablets. I also have some pain relief medicine, aspirin. I'm sorry, and this one I believe is heartburn medicine, Neosporin for your cuts, cortisone. I'm sorry, am I pronouncing? Yeah, cortisone, which is good for your insect bites, after bite treatment. Tums. You're out there in the wilderness, stressed out, you're going to have tummy aches. Get some Tums, Rolaids, Pepto-Bismol tablets, whatever. Nothing worse than having irritable bowel syndrome out there in the woods. Okay. You have Band-Aids, Band-Aid patches for bigger wounds. Okay. That's my med kit or first aid kit. Alright, here is the bulk of my food. The bag of kidney beans, red kidney beans. Okay. You soak it in water overnight or for a couple of hours. And a bag of rice. You can soak the rice and you can clean and soak the rice and the beans together in one pot or one cup and then cook it. And you have something to eat. Okay, so this right here is, aside from the oatmeal and the snack food, this is what I would be relying on to be my mainstay of the food that I'm out there with. That with Spam and tuna, of course, for your higher energy protein. Here I have a large pot. Say, whoa, why do I need such a big pot? I'm only one person. Well, first of all and foremost, you could use this to set it out in the rain to collect water. Okay? You could go to the stream or a river or lake and scoop large amounts of water. You take it back to your campsite or your base camp and put it on the fire and boil the whole thing. And you got a lot of water that is being boiled for drinking, okay? Not only that, when you catch something to eat, whatever, and you want to make a stew or a soup, which is the best ideal food that you could possibly make, you want a large pot. So you'll have a large amount cooked to eat during the day or during the week. And of course, the pot is no good unless you have a cover. Okay? So that's in there. Now, there's a saying. If you don't have a pot to piss in, you don't have a pot to piss in. So you gotta have a pot, folks. Alright, put that over here. I have a lighter. Okay? Don't rely on just one source of way of making fire. Matches, fire starters, little lighters. Have a big lighter like this. Nothing like having something to be able to reach in somewhere and make a fire. Okay, especially when you make those makeshift can stoves and you want to get to the bottom of the can to light the solid fuel or whatever you put in the can to set a fire. This will work great. last but not least, at the bottom of the bag, I have a round pan. A round plate looking like a pan here. Same purpose as these two right here. But I can use this like a frying pan. Okay. Well, I could use those like a frying pan too, but you know, this one here you can use it more like a frying pan. Voila, got your frying pan. Okay, cook your food. Or you could, if you have, if you're bored, you can go down to the stream and you could mine for gold. Whatever floats your boat. All right, now I believe I got everything. I hope I got everything. Oh yeah, on the side here I got a Sharpie and a pen. Okay, in case I want to leave somebody a message or make a note for myself. Oh, I forgot one of the most important things. In this pocket, I have a tarp. And I'm going to demonstrate in future videos what you can do with the tarp. But it is one of the most important things that you can have when you're out there in the elements. My intentions, basic function for the tarp is, of course, to put the tarp, hang the tarp over the hammock. So if it rains while I'm sleeping, the tarp will protect me from the rain. Okay. Worst case scenario, I will demonstrate in a future video what I would intend to do with this tarp if I was hit with a sudden storm or